Well, turns out that I don't actually have the Insomniac Soup on my computer. I apologize, everybody, but welcome to the Insomniac Soup. Bill is not answering his phone, and I don't know why. So, if this is premature or ultra mature, whatever the case may be, I apologize to Jedi Bill for stomping on his stream if he is streaming, but it does not look like he is streaming to me, which is why I decided to do the Insomniac Soup myself tonight. Just go ahead and think of the Spaceballs, right? Because that's what we do. The Spaceballs is our Insomniac Soup. And thank you, Thomas Potts, for being here. I appreciate that. Let's go ahead and advertise this, everybody. Let's go ahead and advertise this and get it out there. I know normally it's the soup and normally it's on Jedi Bill. I don't know why he's not live right now. It is Monday night, and I'm expecting that he will be here. I don't really know, though. So... but it is 11:30 in Arizona. I'm assuming it's much later for most people. Yeah, you're right though. Yeah. Oh, so he's not doing the soup tonight. Oh, he should have told me. I mean, I was fretting about being on. I don't want to step on Jedi Bill. And so I was fretting about being on. I didn't really want to, step on his toes or anything because he is the Insomniac Soup, right? And so, right, okay. I was paying attention to that, but I just assumed he would sit down and actually pay attention to his computer or his phone or his text messages or whatever. Oh, I wish I were frozen John Mayer. Oh, I wish I were. If I were in my own home, I would be frozen. Yes, it's 30-something degrees in my house, at my house, not in my house. Mind you, I'm down here in the Valley of the Sun, and therefore it's 70 fucking degrees here at night. How do I sleep in this goddamn garage? That's what I want to know. How do I sleep here? It's amazing to me that I'm able to sleep at all. Tucson is not that far away from Phoenix. And so we have had beautiful, glorious weather for fall. So you're talking about, you've got -10. I would rather be where you're at, John Mayer. I really would. I would rather be where you're at, John Mayer, than where I am now. I really would appreciate a lot of, Philosopher. Thank you, Parrothead. I appreciate you. Yeah. Well, here I are, and it is Insomniac Soup. Now, I can't guarantee that I can go 6 hours the way Jedi Bill does. But I thought to myself, I said, maybe we need to get someone on here, this here panel, who can actually talk for a little while. And maybe an hour or two, maybe. Let me light my cigarette. Hold on. There you go. All right. Whew. Nice. Okay. Pall Mall. I haven't smoked Pall Mall in a while. I like Pall Mall though. Let me put this in the chat. There we go. And the link is there. And I will start sharing that around on the Discord and the Twitter and all that stuff and see what happens. Here we go. Twitter and messages. Big Daddy John pasted. Nice. Insomniac Class X. Here we go. Pasted. The Madhouse. Pasted. Here we go. Open mic. Pasted. Nice. Right on. Randomness. Pasted. Nice. Right on. And then, well, I'll go with closed link as well. Here we go. All right. Closed link. Pasted. And everything else is private DMs. Don't ask me. I'm not going to tell you. But I do need to pick up my cigarette off the floor. Apparently, when you smoke a cigarette and it just hangs between your lips, it tends to fall out of your mouth. I did not know that until recently. However, here I are. Did I Michael T. High Desert Comics, hello. And John Meyer, again, thank you for being here. Parrot Head, of course, the philosopher. That's who I are. Let it burn. Well, it burns in my crotch, so I choose not to let it burn. Generally, mind you. Generally. But the link is in the chat, right? I did put it in there, right? So you guys can come up and join me and be ridiculous. Right? The StreamYard is in the chat. I don't know if I thought for sure I put it in the chat, but I may not have. Well, there it is. Yeah. Okay, I did. Yeah. Just about John Meyer's comment. So I am talking to myself right now, and I would really like to talk to other people. I really would. So you are welcome to come up on the panel. Everyone that is other than, the yellow bird. But I am going to post this on Discord while we're at it. So, new upcoming videos, not technically. Oh, generic live streams. That's what I should be in. Okay, there. Oh, damn. Oh, man. My fingers do not work the way I want them to. Holy cow. Self-promotion. I'm in the right place for that. There you go. If you guys get a lot of Discord notices, I apologize. Or I don't apologize. I have not actually advertised myself for a long time. So, whatever. Here we go. We are doing... And, yeah, hit the enter button. Thank you. There. Self-promotion. Click and bait. There you go. I'm going to do Rambly Canuck. Oh, I miss Rambly Canuck so much. I haven't talked to him in a while. I mean, I've talked to him recently, but not in a while. So it's kind of neat to have someone that I can. Oh, upcoming streams. There you go. Oh, okay, good. And paste. Yeah, pasted. Brilliant. And then what do we got here? Post your live streams here. There. Good. Okay. I haven't, like I said, I haven't advertised in a while. I haven't been online in a while. Hey, Darth Haster, what's happening, brother?
Not too much. How you doing? Hold on.
Well, you know, I'm used to talking to myself, but
All by myself.
all by myself.
There we go. I got it.
It is nice having a parrot head in the chat, and it is nice having someone else on the panel. Thank you very much for being here. I appreciate it.
I was going to go to bed, but then I saw the StreamYard link, and I'm like,
I was thinking to myself, I said, is Jedi Bill actually going to go live tonight? And then I went back over my Twitters, and I was like, oh, no, he's not going to go live tonight. So here I are, everybody. The Insomniac Soup continues.
Well, if I would have actually checked Twitter, I probably would have streamed longer if I knew. That way the pressure wouldn't be on you as much. But, I mean, if you want, I don't
like video. Well, I'm not a video gamer, right? So
yeah.
I don't do video games, period. I hate video games for the most part. The reason my brother built this computer is because we were supposed to do World of Warcraft together as a family, right? My brothers and I, we were all going to get together and create a guild. And I played World of Warcraft for about 6 hours, and I went, what the fuck am I doing? I hate this.
Some people just cannot play video games. I mean, some people just don't like them. I mean,
I am one of those people. I cannot stand playing video games. I hate it so much.
My dad can handle the old Nintendo and the Super Nintendo. That's about like anything past Nintendo 64. He's like,
And Big Daddy says, I'm Ronry, so Ronry. Big Daddy, I'm so glad you're here. That's awesome. I'm Ronry. Merca! Fuck yeah! I'm sorry, Darth Haster, I cut you off. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, it's all good. It's all good.
There are people who, I still cannot win Super Mario Brothers, right? So you rescue the princess, 9, 10 levels? I don't even remember the dungeon sequence.
Actually, it's only one.
Last,
you just because the princess is always in another dang castle.
But you get to the last sequence and you get to kill Bowser, and
yeah.
Okay, I kill Bowser, but I still don't win the game. I don't understand it. But that's me. I don't play video games at all. When I was watching my brother and my best friend play Zelda, the original Zelda on NES. Yeah. I said, hey, why don't you put a bomb right there and go into the eye, because you could pull up the map, right? And it looked like an eyeball for the dragon.
Actually, that is one of the clues in the dungeon itself.
And I that's what I told him. I was like, yeah, go ahead and put a bomb right there next to that thingy. And they did. And they won the game. I was like, whoa, wow, I'm smart.
I am so smart.
Yeah,
SMRT.
I'm so smart. SMRT. Smart.
Yeah, SMART. I mean, yeah. What Homer said.
What Homer said, exactly. SMRT, smart. And Big Daddy, yes, I know. I was doing Team America, yeah, but America. America.
America, fuck yeah.
I saw that movie recently and I was like, why did I love this movie so much?
Because it's so ridiculous.
It is ridiculous because I used to watch the Thunderbirds when I was a kid, right? So my dad and I would sit in the living room on a Sunday and watch Thunderbirds, right? And so it was so awesome. We just had so much fun watching the Thunderbirds. So when it came to America, Team America, I was like, oh, this is so awesome. This is funny as hell.
Trey Parker and Matt Stone are just caught.
Fantastic. Yeah. Michael T, what's up? High Desert Comics.
Coming again to say the motherfucking day, yeah!
America!
Yeah! Oh,
yeah!
Team America!
You know why? Because I am a man! A manly man!
Durka.
Another song from another Trey Parker and Matt Stone movie.
We're doing a montage! You want to learn how to run things? Do a montage!
Cue that badass Rocky music.
Big Daddy, you are rocking it, baby. Mr. CCDV, I'm so little a gamer that for the longest time, I thought the hero of Zelda was named Zelda.
It's like
Damn,
you guys
plebes.
rock, man. I love it. I love it. Yeah. No. Cannibal the Musical. Go ahead, Michael T. Sing a song from Cannibal the Musical, please.
I cannot.
You say you love Trey and Matt, right?
I will say they are underrated filmmakers. Like, everybody knows their South Park shit, but they are really underrated filmmakers. Like Team America, World Police, Basketball, all of this stuff. The freaking the Book of Mormon play that they did for Off-Broadway. Like, nobody realizes a lot of this side stuff that they've done has been this is the creators of South Park, and everybody's like, really? Aren't they burning in hell?
Exactly. They just make cartoons, right? Well, no, they don't just make cartoons. They were making movies and musicals and hilarious stuff long before they did South Park.
All right, let's hear from the man himself. What do you think, Cartman?
Yeah, he don't just make cartoons.
He doesn't just make cartoons.
No, Kitty, that's my papa. Becky. Man, somebody gotta get control of that kitty. Mom, Kitty being a dildo again.
I know a certain little kitty is spending the night with mommy.
What?
Now, mind you, the first time I ever saw South Park was in 97. Holy shit, it was 97. 1997.
Been around forever, dude, yeah.
Oh, holy crap. And West Point the academy, the military academy, West Point, was just putting in the internet system in all the barracks. And so the first time I saw South Park was on a West Point computer.
My tax dollars at work, huh?
Yeah, your tax dollars at work, yeah. It's not like we paid tuition to go to West Point or anything like that, you know, whatever. No. Big Daddy-O, I will respect your authority if you can prove you have authority.
Suck all my chocolate salty balls. Put them in your mouth.
But seriously, 97, holy crap. That's when I saw the Santa Claus versus Jesus video, right? That was hilarious.
Gosh, that must have been fun.
So I was a huge fan of South Park ever since then. And, well, fair enough. I did get married in 2001, so I stopped watching South Park.
Gosh, what a bummer.
Yeah, I know. Getting married sucks. Don't do it, anybody, ever.
She definitely wasn't.
Oh my goodness! Hey, Wild Wenchy, how are you tonight, darling?
Apparently not sleeping well.
I know. Yeah, I
What's
can't
that?
go to sleep myself. So,
What's up, brother?
Wait a sec, I could actually hear Hoster without him sounding like a robot or wheezing. What the fuck was that?
He sacrificed a small child.
I know, right? He's not. He doesn't have a sandwich in his mouth. That's the problem. Well, there's your problem.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck's sake.
I just had one that I call the fat Italian. It's like
I didn't have a choice.
Like
I had to put the sandwich
up.
in the stream. I had to put the sandwich in the stream.
It's
Hey,
like
Richard,
5
sweetie.
different types of meat.
Insomniac Soup goes best with a sandwich.
Oh, indeed.
Yeah, but he's British, so toast is probably some weird word for something like a car part.
No, actually, in British, toast means toast.
Toast is
Food is
toast.
trunk, lift is elevator, flat is apartment. Toast is probably like, a freaking tire iron.
Go ahead, Richard. Tell us what you mean. Toast is toast. I mean, even in British, it means toast.
Damn, Parrot had such a kind greeting for Richard.
You furry limey.
Oh.
Is he inaccurate?
And flip it around and say limey furry. It actually makes more sense rolling off the tongue that way.
Furry, limey, furry, whatever.
Just what has a little bit of roll off the tongue and sounds a little more literary.
Fair enough. I'll give you that. Yeah.
I like mine with eggs over easy. Scrambled is just, I don't know.
Well,
I got
know.
tired of scrambled eggs like years ago.
I cannot stand over easy. Runny yolk is disgusting.
Really? Oh,
yes.
You will never have my eggs Benedict then.
Says the
How
woman that's
dare
swallowed.
you? How dare you?
What was that, Michael?
How
Nothing.
dare you?
No, actually, what was that? Literally, I couldn't hear it.
This says the woman that swallows.
That's a different thing. That is a different thing completely.
Running
totally
eggs is different than-
It
It has
doesn't
about
taste
the
like
same
eggs
texture.
at all.
I don't see the difference.
Even texture-wise, it's much different. No, I can't stand. I'm the finicky one that when I have fried eggs, I can't stand it if the yolk is hard or soft. It's got to be this soft little gel.
Oh, you like medium eggs? Okay, I can do that too.
You're one of those people.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's like I know how to cook.
You mean
or
a finicky
something.
fucking eater?
Oh no! You're talking to Wild Winchy. Yeah. She's one of those people.
You mean a finicky fucking eater?
Yeah. Finicky fucking eater.
Hey, Carlo, praise the soup. Hail
So how
Carlo.
come you're hosting
Hey,
tonight,
Carlo.
DV?
Yeah, praise the soup. I know Jeddah Bill is pretending to clean his apartment right now, so
He started
Really?
in the stream earlier.
Really, he's pretending to.
I mean, he's cleaning his apartment right now. He's cleaning his apartment so that
What has he got? A hot date?
too late. I already said it. Yeah, no. he is cleaning
Just
his
focus on the
apartment
fuzzy pussy on the screen.
so that the boss can come home to a relatively clean apartment.
Maybe a nice cooked meal. Who knows?
No, I don't believe that Jeddah Bill can cook a nice meal for Nina. I don't believe that. However,
What? You haven't had him under your tutelage yet?
look, I put cooking videos out there. All right, you guys can cook shrimp scampi. You can cook broccoli sautéed with what's that thing that's not an onion and it's not a garlic? It's a shallot.
Shallot.
Yes.
Oh, shallot,
Yeah, so
as its traditional pronunciation.
you guys can do that, right? You can cook shallot sautéed broccoli, and you can do shrimp scampi. Forgive me for not doing cooking videos every single week.
I didn't say anything.
My mother loves beans and weenies. That's one of the problems that I'm having living in this house right now. My mom loves beans and weenies. I have no choice. I have to do beans and weenies for my mom. Would I love to do
as you're saying beans and weenies for your mom, because it's your mom, I'm trying not to make the jokes I'm thinking.
I know, yes. Thank you. But you can make the jokes because my mom does not watch these videos. So you can make the jokes.
She's trying so hard. Just look. She's like, oh
look
my
at
God.
Her staring her face. She's going, I don't want to make those jokes.
You know I have no filter in my fucking brain from the super cameras, but I'm trying so hard to be good so I am funny.
I love it.
Literally sitting down here biting my fucking tongue trying not to say stuff.
And yes, Carlo Albanese, live life as if awesome and incredible were downgrades.
Yes.
Yes. Thank you, Carlo. You rock, baby.
I miss Doom so much.
I miss Doom a lot. I really do. And coming up on the anniversary of Doom going live, it's still it's one of those things where your brain goes, okay, Doom was alive a lot longer than I was, right? And so I think to myself, I say, you did not make Doom popular because I did not. I just encouraged him to go live. When he went live, he gained so many supporters. It was fantastic. His memorial was absolutely brilliant. I loved it.
Why don't you drop the link again and see if we can nag the Brit to come up here?
I will drop the link, but I have no idea if you're talking about Big Daddy-O. I would love to have Richard. Big Daddy-O up here, yeah.
Let's talk about Richard. I can usually lead him around by it. Never mind.
Well,
I want you to lie me, Britt. Get your ass up here.
I let Richard do what he wants to do.
I don't. Otherwise, I'd get in trouble with my husband. I mean,
and you are the submissive. Oh, we're not going into that tonight? Okay, fine.
Why?
Because that'd be a switch.
No, I'm submissive. I honestly, have you guys never heard me before? I am submissive. I really am. So, as far
yes, your
as
chain. Yes, your chain, Richard. You wish I was yanking something else, but just your chain.
Richard does wish you were yanking something else. Yeah.
This is all said in love, Richard. Unless you don't get up here, and then in which case you're a little pussy.
He can come take my spot. I was about to get ready to turn in for the night.
Oh, but Hoster, we never get to talk.
Mother, father, I'm all out of Chardonnay. Seriously, this stream is only going to go for another hour until I'm out of Chardonnay.
Man, you keep pouring like that, I'm going to have to go pee.
That's only 16 ounces. I'm screwed. Wow, this stream is not going to go long at all.
So what, CCDV? You just said that it's not long on you, in other words.
Well, I'm a grower, not a shower, baby.
You said it's not going to be long for you tonight. Well, it's your night and it's not long. What does that mean?
Hey, give it 5 minutes. We'll see what happens. Seriously, hit me with a riding crop and we'll go for 3 hours.
Uh-oh.
Really, Richard? Holy fuck, you must be sick. Get your ass up here. I want to see how you're doing.
Oh, Jedi Bill.
Hey, Bill.
What's up, Jedi Bill? I didn't mean to take over Insomniac Soup. I really didn't. But
so you weren't cleaning your house?
No, you were supposed to be. What? I'm not spreading lies about you. You said you were going to clean your house. I said you were trying to clean your house. Go ahead.
We thought he was being attacked by roaches.
Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong, Jedi Bill. Get up on the panel and tell me I'm wrong.
Come forth. And tell me I'm tentacly. And we'll tell you you're sparkly.
He loved that movie so much.
Vampire on Ice.
Vampire on Ice coming to it.
On Sunday. We had a lot of fun on Sunday.
coming to it.
I'm never, ever coming to any stream about that fucking movie.
I know Bill's going to be disappointed because he had nothing but glowing reviews for it.
Jedi Bill loves those sparkly vampire
They were so
movies.
They were so sparkly.
You guys are trying to force him up here, aren't you? This is cold.
All we're doing is challenging his masculinity.
It's not my fault. Jedi Bill said he wasn't going to stream tonight, so I was like, okay, Insomniac Soup has to go on.
Yeah, but the night's over. It's morning now.
But seriously, what are you drinking there, Wild Wenchy? Come on. Tell us what you're drinking.
Elderberries with apple cider vinegar drink.
Oh, gross. Okay.
Mm-mm.
Well, I'll put that in the meal.
No, apple cider vinegar is not bitter like vinegar, and if you mix it right with fruits, it's actually very sweet and smooth.
With wilted spinach, it's brilliant. Absolutely, yes. But as a drink all by itself, I wouldn't do it.
The Limey Brit says your link didn't work.
Oh, really?
All right.
Let's see.
Mr. CCDB, do I have a wrench on your chat?
Copy and paste and hope for the best. Darth Haster, I honestly don't know.
I don't think I do, but I was about to just go ahead and put it in there.
Well, stick something in the chat and I will put a wrench next to your name. I only have StreamYard open right now. I don't have YouTube open at all.
Hello, Moira.
Hello, Moira.
Yeah, Moira.
Moira loves me. Hello, Moira.
I miss Moira. I'll tell you what I miss. I miss Moira going live.
I know, right? Like,
I haven't seen Moira go live.
Should always be live. Always.
I started streaming going on Moira's lives with her when she was starting.
She's been like everywhere in the past.
No, I mean like a year and a half ago.
I remember
when she was first learning to stream. We streamed together before I even started mine.
I have considered getting a green screen scope behind me, but I can't figure out what to get on my green screen. Oh, and look, Richard is here. Hello, Richard.
What to get on your green screen? That is an easy solution, sir, and I will show you right now. Right there.
Sandwich.
That's fantastic.
Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
Hello, everybody.
I'm going with the sandwich right now myself. Yeah.
Oh.
I suppose in some way, so am I.
I just killed mine, like before I got on here.
You know you love us, wild wench.
Oh.
Come on, guys. Seriously, what is the topic for tonight? We're way off the rails. Mind you, I've re-railed a locomotive before. So I know what it takes to re-rail something, but going off the rail, easy.
Fine.
It could be just an off the rail night.
Sandwich wench. Sandwich wench.
I mean, we started off the rails. Who said we had to have them?
Oh, Miss Rose, come on. You're here. You're here. What did you want to say? Come on. Say something, please.
I don't handle well when I try to be nice and say something for someone and everyone talks over me. I know I have issues up here and I know I sometimes interrupt, but it's one of my things that freaks me out, okay?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
It's not you guys, it's just my issues.
I understand.
I was trying to say is I was actually going to say, if you've been paying much attention, I'm actually making a lot of progress on doing veteran work for those books.
Excellent. I really look forward to the Veterans Day stream.
The unfortunate thing is it's so much work doing that kind of a book.
Yeah, I know. And I have not contacted the VA or the Disabled Veterans Society or anything like that.
Slacker.
I am a slacker, yes. However, I do actually want to see some panels prior to contacting those folks. So it would be ideal if I could get something to show them before I contact them to do advertising. Does that make sense?
Richard, do you have the image to screen share to show him the pinup of me since he's never gotten to see it?
Oh, fuck. What?
Did you know, CCDV, that there's a set that's going to be pinups of me in this? And I got the first one done. This was supposed to be announced and debuted on Doom's Air, and I got the black and white of the first one 3 days after he died.
Oh, yeah, that's hard. That's harsh. Yeah.
And so I decided that after I finish getting the book done and I get those in it and everything else, I'm going to sell off the originals and send the money to his widow.
Awesome. Awesome. That is fantastic.
Well, in my case, Moira, it's really hard to read the chat without my glasses, and I'm kind of in bed, so.
I'm paying more attention to my easel. Sorry.
Well, I'm reading the chat. It's just that I don't like all the comments in the chat. That's all, Moira. I love like you. That. You know that, right?
Okay. So let's go for.
Seriously, though.
By the way, to answer Big Daddy-O's question about Richard being awake, of course he's awake because he's very, very used to being up late, helping me do all my stream bitch work and backstage helping me plan the artwork and stuff.
Oh,
he's my assistant, so he's gotten kind of used to working on my time schedule.
Richard, are you uploading a video or something? Because
just screen sharing.
You backstage again.
That's a screen share.
Oh, that is a screen share. Okay. With the. Oh yeah. I've seen that. I'm in your Twitter chat, so I've seen that. Yes.
And then there's also just because I can.
Just because I don't actually, reply to every twit that I get, doesn't mean that I'm not paying attention. I am paying attention.
I know.
Just for the post-up. Just for
there
the
you go.
There are my college measurements when I was a wrestler. Done in an artistic rendering.
That is my bomber girl right there. You are my bomber girl. I love you so much, Sandwich Witch. I really do.
But remember, when I shared this, I had people apparently resharing it going, you were just fat. Like,
no,
really?
Come on. Seriously, share that again, Richard, if you can. Share that again.
Crap, you're making me do work and that's not even the stream on my mod on.
Oh, how dare I?
Give him a wrench.
Seriously, if anyone ever says, oh, you were just fat. Seriously? Really? I mean
she's fat in one area.
I was a triathlete.
Two.
Right? So, run, bike, swim.
Me too. I tried to be an athlete.
I was never skinny. The closest I got to skinny, when you could see my ribs, I still was a larger size than most women. I just am bulky. There's a buffalo woman. There is such a thing as big bone structure.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
I could not get scrawny. I got to the point where you could see my ribs at one point. I was still bigger than normal skinny girls.
Right. I'm down to 200 pounds, and I look like a skeleton. I really do. I mean, seriously, let me turn on my camera here.
I don't think any of us are complaining that you're a bit bigger than most.
But I look like a skeleton at this point, right?
Chat host,
I have my mustache. I have my beard. But for the most part, I really look like...
Me and him know somebody much scrawnier, don't we?
Yeah.
Lives, what, about 5 hours north of you?
About that? Holy crap.
I'm 200 pounds, right? So my doctor says, lose weight. I have to lose 20 more pounds for my doctor to be happy, right?
Shit, I'm at 215. Your doctor would be pissed with me.
Butterfly, I would love to see your art as well. Thank you, Parrot Head.
Butterflies.
But the whole point is, you know, if
I
you
always laugh
are,
when these trolls always make cracks about you being fat. It's like, I have medical issues and a history of prednisone. Whereas
could
you're just an
say-
asshole and an idiot.
if you are a healthy person who is able to work out and run and walk and all that stuff, don't worry about your weight. If you are a healthy person who sits in his chair all day long and does nothing, then yes, worry about your weight. Because that is something that will kill you.
Whereas I will stay as active as I can for my health conditions. And my health conditions are what caused me to gain the weight in the first place. So
Exactly. Yes. Not that I wanted to lose 50 pounds, mind you. I did not want to lose 50 pounds. When I was 260 pounds, I was happy and healthy-ish. So when I lost the 50 pounds, I was actually kind of sad about losing all that weight.
By the way, Parrot Head, you're as much of a boomer as McKinney. Learn where to put the links.
What did he do?
He put the fucking link to the stream in the main chat. How many times have I told them the last week here to stop putting the links in the main chat?
I have been putting the links in the main chat because I am not worried about trolls.
No, on my Discord, my mainstream chat is for actual conversations, memes, and BSing. I have a tab for the streams and videos.
I get you there.
And nobody is paying attention. I had to tell these people like 10 times recently, put your links in the right spot.
I can't tell if she's laughing or crying at this point, juncture.
You're giving it sus.
Oh, both, because I'm frustrated with going, not there, you dinglings. Yes, Parrot Head, but you're a dingling.
My dingling. I want to play with my dingling.
Silver bells hanging on a string.
Darth Pastor knows the song.
That was me.
Oh, I do too.
I do, yeah. Who doesn't know that song?
My
Those of
dingling.
you who
my
will not
dingling.
sing, you must be playing with your own dingling.
My dingling. My dingling. Yeah, absolutely.
All the way to the last verse.
Butterflies
The last
wants
verse
to
is
know
the
if she
last
can
verse.
play with it, Darth Haster. Can butterflies play with your dingling, Darth Haster?
I cannot confirm nor deny that.
Seriously though, butterflies, were you okay with my rewrite of your first chapter of your first book? If you were okay with it, I will continue to rewrite your chapters for you. But you need to send them on a DM. I can't read what you post on Discord. So if you're willing to, send me the chapters as a DM, and I will rewrite them or help you write them. Either way, whatever the case may be. Butterflies actually has a really great story, though, and I'm looking forward to seeing where the story goes.
Yeah, I've just been screwing around on Star Trek Online for the past few hours. I assumed everybody was asleep. I guess not.
Oh no, Insomniac Soup is a standard every Monday through Friday.
And Jason was doing an impromptu topic list earlier, but he ended that. So I was looking around for another one and saw CCDV was going live.
Well, I didn't intend to go live, but here I are.
I just got off of my gaming stream, so yeah.
Normally, I let Jedi Bill do all of the hard work, and then I take credit for it all.
That's a friend right there. That's
sounds like
So, but tonight I was like, oh wait, Jedi Bill is not live. Wait, what's happening? What? I know everybody's going. Where did Mr. CCDV go? Well, I'm busy with actual, life stuff. However, I'm still paying attention to Twit and Discord and YouTube. So I'm paying attention, Jedi Bill, by the way, in case you were wondering. We are co-hosts for Insomniac Soup. But normally I let Jedi Bill do all the hard work and I take credit for it. So it works out just fine for me.
So like with me and Richard.
At least
he does all the bitch work and I take the credit and get the subs.
At least you're acknowledging that I do work.
The nice thing
if I don't give you a head pat and a biscuit every so often, you'll fucking quit.
The nice thing about Admiral Doom is that I could take credit for getting Admiral Doom live on YouTube, and then Rambling Canuck took all of the work away from me. So it was pretty awesome.
Let me sort out some things a second.
Say again, Richard.
Oh no.
He said he had to sort something out really quick.
Oh yeah, no worries. Okay.
I do love that when I do this in my bed like this, you can actually see the cars going on the road behind me.
Yes, Jedi Bill, yes, you are correct. I make you do all the work and I take credit for it. Thank you. Yes.
Shut up, parrot head. That's what.
I made Darth Haster wheeze.
I haven't heard Darth Wheezy since we lost Stu.
I don't believe I've witnessed this before. This is an interesting phenomenon.
No, this was something that on Doom's show, one of the things we did every week to see how many times we can make Haster wheeze.
I was going to say, do we get to count that as two wheezes for Darth Haster?
I don't know. That was pretty bad.
I've never heard someone say son of a bitch while on helium.
Well, y'all know that this is a regular occurrence then. Is he okay?
Yeah. I'm good. I'm good. I swear, I'm good.
Oxygen, coach.
No, it's too late. Too late.
I'm ready to play.
There he goes again. He's going to wheeze.
Just put me in center field.
We always made a sport of making him squeal like a pig.
We did, yes,
That was a solid
absolutely. Every time he wheezed, it was a number count. I think it got up to 29?
Oh no, we had one get way up almost 40 one time, and then we gave up.
Oh really?
Because they're like, they're gonna kill me. It's like, I think that was the night it hurt. It like I went to bed and it literally hurt to breathe.
That was the night. Oh god, it was like about 3 and some hours after the stream started when I gave up, and that was after. Oh, we went so off the rails and so down the toilet fast, and then Loki showed up and it got even worse.
Oh my gosh, Loki showed up. At least he gives me some room to breathe.
It started with literally, they made a comment. I went with it. They all started making jokes at my expense, so I really went with it and started giving some really interesting pointers and comments. And then it just kind of went downhill from there and turned into a whole bunch of raunchy sex
don't
jokes.
Ever use thumb cuffs.
Wow.
Oh no, it was lewd joke after lewd joke. Somehow everything was a sexual act.
Well, I know that's why I said thumb cuffs.
You can highlight Parrot's last comment. Parrot head. Because
that is so true.
Yeah.
And yes, Wheezy has been known to fall off his chair laughing.
There's a reason I type chair fall in the chats anymore.
Right.
Whereas when I fell off the chair, it was much worse. And why are you never around my stream, CCDV?
I'm not around anyone's streams. I am taking this week off. I feed my brother his medication. I have never seen you around my streams. I feed my brother his medication. I feed my mother her medication.
You don't even stop in the chat and say hi to me ever.
I really don't. I play cribbage and Trivial Pursuit all day long, for the most part, every day. Now,
I'm pouting.
But I took this week off because it's my birthday. So I get to be myself on my birthday stream.
Speaking of birthdays, most of the people in my communities didn't even acknowledge mine. Michael and Richard did because Anthony and Piper, thank God, created a stream crawl to try and make me feel better.
I still don't know what day exactly it is, but I barely pay attention to mine, so...
29.
They did. Thank you. Of December.
And I know a lot of you guys out there are going, "Oh, where's Mr. CCTV?" I guarantee you, I'm paying attention. All right, so I see.
Then stop in my chat at least once in a while and say hi to me.
I'll pop in a chat once in a while. I'm sorry, Rosetta. I really am, but for the most part, during the day, I'm busy cleaning and cooking and stuff like that. So yeah, if I were at my own house, obviously I'd be on your channel all the time. However, needs must when the devil dances, and I don't dance with the devil, but I make him do the
What is that supposed to mean?
I make him do the two-step.
What the hell is that supposed to mean? I'm a good girl.
How did you say that with a straight face?
Needs must when the devil dances. There. I said that. All right? Yeah.
When Anti-Trekker did a birthday stream for 4 of us who were born in that week, I was the only one name he left out of the title. Shit.
Oh.
Oh, no, that's funny.
Thomas, I'd be suing.
Parrothead wants to know if Bill is still wearing his sparkly vampire costume.
To be fair, I am going to talk to some of the memers I know with that image of him and the tutu flipping off the camera.
That is an amazing picture that should be spread all across the internet. Just another red shirt. What's up, brothers?
Hey,
we're memeing the crap out of Anthony anyways. Shirtless, drunken bastard.
As the fucking Valentine greetings, that shit's hilarious, but so goddamn cringe.
Oh, no. Oh, no. I actually have an artist working on it. There is actually going to be a drawing that me and another artist are doing together of Anthony shirtless.
I don't always trim drunk, but when I do...
Perth editing that so it actually looks like he's blowing kisses at me and the girls, though. It's really creepy.
I don't always blow kisses, but when I do...
No, that is so it's creepy.
Let me see if I can find that. That is a trippy, freaky, creepy image.
You guys
Let
are
me
awesome.
go.
You keep me awake all night. That's horrible.
I'm awake all night anyway, so what the hell?
Horrifying. Horrifying. You know, a woman actually invented Dr. Frankenstein's monster, right? You are aware of that, right?
Yeah, Mary Shelley.
Mary Shelley, yeah. It was part of a writing contest she was having with
No,
Lord Byron.
that's not true because apparently there were no women in media anytime ever prior to 2016.
Oh yeah, that's right.
That's I forgot about that.
Yes, there were no women in media prior to 2016. So
Okay.
obviously Mary Shelley could not have written Frankenstein's monster.
This is the trippiest, creepiest image here.
Hey, Jenna Bill, what's up?
Hello.
Look at this.
Oh, that is a creepy image.
Oh my God! No, that's wrong.
And then it blows a kiss at the girls. It's like that.
Can't do that. I'm sorry.
Bill's gonna show us his clean house now.
You know I love Anthony, but
Okay,
I cannot show
See
the
this?
image.
See this?
Why? He's good looking shirtless. I mean, that was part of my birthday crawl.
This is
He was
when
drunk,
we-
and me and Piper kind of kept convincing him to take his shirt off. And so then I posted a screenshot of it saying happy birthday to me, and that kind of started the whole thing.
I'm moving the desk into the
There's
bedroom.
Jenna Bill showing off his clean apartment.
No, I'm going to show you what's going to be changed by.
Holy
the
crap!
next
I'm glad I'm
suit.
wearing the brown pants.
That desk is going into this bedroom here. Yeah, I gotta move
The
this.
lunatics are definitely in the hall.
The lunatics are in the hall.
Parrot head, I'm not wearing a suit. You're impeding my cleaning duties, by the way. And we had Haster at 15 times before Shorty Chances Band Theater. Just so you know.
And just so you guys know, I shall return.
Right.
Okay.
Well, you're gonna have to step it up.
Well, the host bailed.
He's gonna go Geloja. No. He has to Geloja sometimes, right?
All that alcohol, man, just goes right through you.
Oh no, I understand. I can't drink coffee because it goes through me like a laser beam.
It turns my butt into a Death Star.
Pretty much.
I could destroy a toilet.
Wait. No. It turns your butt into the Death Star while the rebels were blowing it up.
Wow.
Like there's mud butt,
Yeah.
then there's lava butt.
And then there's Death Star butt. Talk about a dump.
That's strong.
Then why are you laughing, furry?
I can laugh at anything. You've seen this.
That's because you're a twisted fucking bastard. You'd have to be to like hanging out with me.
Well, no, I mean, I've just been screwing around on Star Trek Online while everybody was napping, so killing
I wasn't
Klingons.
napping. I was trying to actually go to bed, but fucking hell.
It's not working, is it, Rosetta?
We need to tire her out. Quick, think of something.
Power on through this.
Stop,
Ugh.
kitty, warm kitty, little buffer. How's the rest of that fucking go?
Sorry, I'm trying to finish busting out these inks.
Smelly cat. What are they feeding you?
You know, when he
Again.
says tire her out, all I'm thinking about is, damn, do I need to go jump my husband? And wait, he went in the other room because he went to sleep and he was tired of me tossing and turning.
Because I keep tossing and turning, tossing and turning all night.
Down.
But that doesn't help when he needs to sleep for work and he has an early meeting.
So,
That is a lot of dead air. If you say so, you actually need to follow it up with a question.
We're expecting something after that.
Yeah,
so
definitely.
for once, the reason he's in the other room isn't because he's trying to grope you during his sleep.
No, that was how I woke up the other night. I woke up with his legs wrapped around mine, one arm under me, across both boobs, holding that boob, and the other hand going down my pants while he was snoring.
And that didn't happen this time.
Jonathan, why are you licking a package of soft batch cookies?
What?
Why are you licking a
'Cause it
package
tastes so-
of soft batch cookies? Seriously?
Hell, I can answer that for him. Because it tastes so damn good.
Like the answer's in the question on that one.
Oh, well, yeah, okay, fair enough. The answer is in the question. Why are you Why are you licking a package of soft batch cookies? Because I can. Duh.
That just sounds like jealousy talking.
Seriously,
I
I went to a restaurant here in Phoenix just today. I'm not joking. I went to a restaurant here in Phoenix today where they did the par fry on the French fries. So when you order your French fries, they put it in the deep fryer. And it comes out brilliant. I mean, absolutely brilliant, right? 7 minutes in a 350-degree deep fryer, and it comes out brilliant. If you par bake the fries, whether you boil them or you bake them, whatever the case may be. Frying, of course, is the easiest way to do it. But if you don't have a walk-in freezer at home, obviously you can't do that. So I do my par boiling a half hour ahead of my dinner parties. So I boil my fries and then fry them. But you got to remember, I know what I'm doing when it comes to a kitchen. So as far as this restaurant, though, oh my God, they par
Doing what to your kitchen?
fried. They par fried the fries and put them in the freezer. So when I ordered the fries, they literally came out golden, brown, and delicious in 7 minutes. I mean, I'm not joking. 350 degrees at 7 minutes. You're talking about the best fries you've ever eaten in your life.
Do you ever
Provided
do
you
salt
have
brining?
the right, salt and pepper and paprika. Right. So the absolute best French fries in the world. And I went to this restaurant going, okay, my brother wants to go to this restaurant. I'll go to this restaurant. But they had the best food. It was amazing. I was absolutely shocked at how good the food was at this restaurant. Because normally I go to, a fast food place or, a chain restaurant or something like that. And I go, okay, yeah, go ahead, give me your food, whatever. I don't care. I'll eat it. It keeps me alive. I would prefer to cook the food at home myself because I know that I am doing all of the cooking properly and I am making it so tasty. However, when I went to this restaurant and we ordered, I swear to you, you have no idea. If you have never had double fried fries, then you have no idea what I'm talking about. But if you have had double fried fries, do it. Please do it. Please. There are a few restaurants in the valley that do it.
Oh no, I'm ducking out. My power's blipping like it's actually gonna try to go out on me. So,
All right, no worries, Darth
there goes the
Haster.
internet.
We'll see you later.
Take
And
care, Haster.
Sandwich
Later.
Wench, thank you for being here with us, Sandwich Wench. I know you need to get some sleep too.
And hi to Red Shirt, Mad Mardigan, and Eastland Burkholder in the chat.
I'm going to step away myself. I'm gonna need to go to the shop shortly.
Well, there you go.
Yeah,
Go
thanks.
get yourself a potato and cut it up properly, and then parboil it, and then fry it properly.
I should ask Revan if he's got any spare. I will catch you all later.
Make sure he sends me a thank you for those potatoes.
All right. See you later, Richard. And Jedi Bill, it is your stream again.
What? Yeah.
What do you mean, what? You are the Insomniac Soup.
Yeah, I know.
I just filled in the gap. That's all.
And Wes Moody in the chat, too.
Hey, Wes Moody, what's happening, brother? I know. I hang out with Wes Moody a lot. So it's cool. You know what? It's fantastic. I will put the link in the chat again. I would love to see Wes Moody up on one of my chats, to be perfectly honest, because he's had me on his chats multiple times. If that StreamYard link doesn't work, please let me know. I've been told that StreamYard link doesn't work, although I've copied it from what I'm talking at right now. But I would love to see Wes Moody up here on the chat. That would be fantastic.
Yeah, Wes Moody won't come to me if I'm hosting the soup.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Sandwich Wench said she needed to leave for personal reasons, medical reasons. Don't worry about it. Yeah, she's fine.
Good night, Rosetta.
Good night, Rosetta. Yeah. And I am 3 ounces away from being out of wine. So somebody needs to come up on the panel and make fun.
Moody's live right now. He's
I'm
rating
on my
me.
phone, and my phone's about to die, but I have some power left.
Why are you on your phone, Bill?
Because things are unplugged and I'm moving things.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough.
Hey,
Fair
Wookie.
enough. I will not. I will not interrupt your cleaning regimen.
No, I'm moving my desk into the bedroom where it would be more like an office and a studio.
Well, there you go. Good on you, baby.
And
Good on
eventually
you.
I'll get a green screen and create a green backdrop or something for a green screen.
I'm sure Nina would not be unhappy about that. So that's awesome.
He's only going to
She's
use
been
green
yelling at
screen
me
for...
to do that for 3 or 5 weeks now.
I'm not going to mention years.
He's only going to use that green screen for Robert Pattinson pictures now.
No.
The sparkly Batman.
The sparkly vampires are done. I'm never doing
Sparkly
that
Batman.
again.
No, you got to see Eclipse now. That's the
Period.
next one.
You're not gonna commit.
Greet the Raiders, Cece.
You guys, everybody says that, but I never said that.
You're gonna commit, Jedi Bill. You're
No.
gonna commit.
No.
We all know it. You know it.
And
You're gonna commit to the third movie. You are going to commit.
No. Heck no.
Hey, Pickles is here in the house. What's up, Pickles?
Yeah, Moody's live right now. He's sending his people to raid you.
Uh-oh. Well, there's a problem. I don't have topics. I just make fun of Jedi Bill as often as I can and get away with it.
Everybody's got to have a hobby.
Seriously though, Memoirs of a Pogue. Where was it? Where did I leave off? Was I in Bosnia when I stopped doing Memoirs of a Pogue?
Oh, if I know.
Hashtag get topics fast.
Yeah, Big Daddy-O, you're absolutely correct. 3 people left the panel while you were going to the bathroom. I don't want to know why you went to the bathroom. So go. Yeah, do your thing, baby. But yeah, 3 people left the panel while you were gone, and you are back. So Big Daddy-O, you are welcome on the panel anytime you want to. If you can figure out how to work the link, because I'm not absolutely sure that the StreamYard link that I put in the chat is working.
That's how I got on.
It worked for me.
Well, it worked for Jedi Bill and it worked for Michael T. So apparently it's working. I did not know that Jedi Bill was moving. Are you moving, Jedi Bill? I thought you were staying in that apartment forever.
What?
I think he's just
Well,
rearranging stuff.
Big Daddy-O wants to know how's the moving going, and you did not ask me for the use of my pickup truck, so
No.
I assumed you were not moving.
I'm not moving. I'm moving around the apartment, but I'm not moving.
Just moving stuff around in the apartment. Yes. Okay. Yeah, that's what I assumed. But
Okay.
you know, I will admit to being an ass.
Yeah, then correct yourself.
I will admit to being an ass
You
once
better
in a
check
while.
yourself
Yeah.
before you wreck yourself. Oh.
So what do we want to talk about, guys?
I don't know. Is Texas safe yet?
What?
Is Texas safe? That's a good question. Is Texas safe? Has Texas ever been safe?
I mean, that's a fair question too, really. But
Oh my goodness. Oh, look. Oh, Wes. Hey, Wes. What's happening, brother?
Hey, thought I'd drop by. You know, it was a spur of the moment thing on my other stream. I just wanted to do a Monday musing. I was only going to go for an hour, and it just so happened you caught me at the tail end of it. So, yeah, how's it going?
Well, you know what? It's actually going pretty well. Far better than I thought it would. I'm filling in for Jedi Bill. because he is cleaning the apartment, getting ready for Nina to come home. And so I did not know he was not streaming tonight. I intended to go to bed 3 hours ago.
Well, and you know how intentions go.
Yeah, the best intentions laid down by man or men.
Don't blame me for you being up late, Mr. CCTV.
Say again, Jedi Bill. What? I didn't hear you.
For you being up late right now.
It's not my fault I'm awake right now. It's your fault I'm awake right now.
Oh, sure, keep telling yourself that.
And while they're casting blame, I want to say hi to Kip Ellis, Geeks Enjoy Nerdotica, Jason C, Larry, Tell Him to Hillam 29, Stone Cold Jeremy, RR, and the Algorithm.
Holy cow, we got everybody in the house right now.
And of course, welcoming Wes to the stream. How's it going, sir?
I'm doing well, man. How about yourself?
Another day in paradise.
Sweet. Good to know.
And I am drinking Chardonnay. Mind you, I've only got 2 ounces of Chardonnay left, so this stream isn't going to go very much longer.
Okay. Well, I'm glad that you had me here just so I could drop in.
No, we're going to go as long as we need to. Yeah.
You caught me in a rare moment where I didn't have whiskey, so I'm a little bit more lucid than I may normally be.
Oh, well, there's your problem.
Hey, just another red shirt.
The only reason I jumped on this in the middle of the night in a hotel room in Texas is because you got on.
All right.
And I'm risking getting thrown out of here if I wake too many people up. So I have to be very, very quiet.
Hotel rooms are okay. You're fine.
It's warm here. That's the important part.
Hotel party stream.
Yeah. Apparently, Texas has had a lot of record-breaking snow.
Yeah. Every county in Texas yesterday was under a winter storm warning. That was epic. I don't know if anybody knows the last, unless they're weather historians.
And Tommy has joined us. Hello, Tommy.
I don't know any of that.
Wow, holy cow. Everybody's here tonight. Oh, it's fantastic. I love it.
Like, I feel bad for Texas, but I'm kind of laugh at the same time because I'm much farther north than Texas is, and 6 inches of snow. Oh no, that's a Tuesday.
Right? No, the problem right now in Texas is twofold. One, their power grid isn't hardened against things like ice storms, like where I came from 35 years in New England. So the power companies in New England made sure that they took steps to prevent, short of 2 inches of ice. We've had 1/10 of an inch maybe of ice and 3 to 4 inches of snow here. And it has wiped out my electrical power company. There are 3,000 or 4,000 people in its service area out of power and have been for now going pretty much 2 days. So
Carlo says he wishes he had 6 inches.
Just convert to metric.
Exactly. It sounds better in centimeters, Carlo.
60 millimeters. I'm good.
But yeah, so Texas doesn't have, Texas gets hammered by this because they don't have any plow trucks. They don't have any sand and salt trucks. They don't have any way of dealing with it.
Yeah, they don't have infrastructure to handle it. Yeah.
Right. So, and almost every storm here starts with ice. That's the other thing I've been explaining to people in Massachusetts is we would get most of our storms. It would already have been freezing for weeks, months, and then the storm would hit and the snow would land and it would all be fluffy right down to the ground. You plow it out of the way, you shovel it, you're fine. You have bare pavement again.
I mean, here you pack it around and you could use it as insulation.
You learn how to drive in it is what it is.
Well, yes, and that does take some practice.
I was in Texas, of course, for 3 years. After Bosnia, I got back, and we had one of those snowstorms that you're talking about, where it was literally wet snow that froze into ice. So we knew what we were doing because most of us were from snowy areas. So we knew how to drive in the ice. But Fort Hood at that time in 2000 was just absolutely nightmarish because a lot of people from the South or from the Southwest had no idea about driving on icy conditions. It was just absolutely fantastic watching these people flip their cars over because they tried to make a right turn.
At the speed limit of the road when there was nothing on it. Yes.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, that's a thing. New England. You always knew the people who'd moved to New England at the first snowstorm, right? This is you're looking around at the first snowstorm of the year. You always knew who had moved to New England from somewhere else since the last snowstorm of last year.
And
because
we got a special guest, everybody. Pixels is in the stream.
Pixels.
What's going on, everybody?
What's
and
up,
real
Pickles?
quick, how you doing, everybody? And for those of you who already know who I am, let me just go ahead and clear the room.
Thank you, Agent K. Ladies and gentlemen, if you will, look right here. Okay, you know how you're on an airplane and the flight attendant asks you to tell you.
All right, you know what? That might help if I didn't totally just screw that up. That's going to boost my reputation right there. That's totally cool. Avatar, right through that avatar, man. I'm protecting you guys.
It's fine.
What's going on, everybody?
It's like 3 o'clock in the morning for you, so it's fine. It's fine.
Lord. Too much fun. What's going on, everybody? I'm sorry I interrupted somebody. They were in the middle of talking.
Yeah, I have just one other thing to say. So after all of that, there's a second thing that Texas is having, and that's liable to hit the cities that have actually weathered this fairly well. And that is that Texas has sent a lot of its power generation over to windmills and solar, which is great. We all love that, right?
Absolutely. It's wonderful.
It's environmentally conscious. We're all very happy about that.
Sun doesn't show,
which it doesn't because it's cloudy, and they're all covered with ice and snow. So none of the solar panels are working. And I'm surrounded by windmills where I live out in the country. You just drive south from here, and it's like driving through Holland, except they're taller.
Through Holland, yeah.
Yeah, it's like driving through Holland. This must be the Zuiderzee.
Tilting at windmills.
Yes, except they're right now they're all iced up and they're not moving. So they're not moving. The solar panels are basically not doing anything, and they're now instituting rolling blackouts. But so far, only in the small towns out in the middle of nowhere.
Naturally, where they actually need the heat, because in the big cities they don't actually need the heat. But yeah, go ahead.
So yeah, in a little town next door to where I live, they're getting 15 minutes of power followed by 2 hours shut off, and that's cycling endlessly now for like 2 days apparently.
And that is why you have a wood burning stove in your home.
Well, we just, it's funny. Mrs. Red Shirt and I just discussed adding that to our house today. Given that we don't have a fireplace. Yeah.
Hindsight decisions are usually the best or the most smart ones.
Let's put it this way. If it were a choice between putting a couple of wood burning stoves into the house and installing a whole house generator and a 500-gallon propane tank that takes
wood burning stove is the way to go.
The way to go. Yeah, because the generator costs a third of my annual salary to buy and install, and it costs $1,000 a week to run it. And I'm like,
exactly, because you have to hire somebody to bring 1,000 gallons of diesel fuel to your house. Yes,
actually propane, but
propane, you get the propane accessories, son.
Yeah, but it's
propane accessories.
I thought generators were this cost-effective solution to power outages until I found out that those are natural gas generators.
You are aware that on my stream you are required to say, I thought to myself, self, I said.
So after I found out how much this cost, I thought to myself, self, I said, I think we need to investigate how many wood-burning stoves we can put
You got it right. There, you got it right.
You know what? You know what Hank Hill would say to anybody who doesn't have a propane generator, right?
Of course.
Loser! You're a
What's
loser!
wrong with you,
Are you
boy?
feeling sorry for yourself? Well, you should be, because you are dirt! You make me sick, you big baby!
And Hank would gladly charge me $2 a gallon for that propane every time I need it. He'll be right there.
Now, mind you, I missed a lot of the conversation that was going on in the chat. I apologize for that, but Wookiee Supremacy said something that made me laugh. Heavy water tastes better anyway.
Heavy water? Yeah. Oh, yeah. That'll cure anything that you have wrong with you. Oh, yeah.
You guys do know what heavy water is, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah, it's an ingredient in a Mr. Fusion reactor for a DeLorean.
In the Mr. Fusion reaction, yeah.
I need a Mr.
We're bringing all the 80s tropes back into line right now. Yeah.
Hey, the 80s tropes are the best tropes.
Absolutely.
Tropes are the best tropes.
I was a young whippersnapper back then. I actually had...
My calculations are correct. When this baby hits 88 miles per hour, you're going to see some serious shit.
They're going to see a lot of heavy water. You know, honestly, about a half hour ago, I put a lot of heavy water into the toilet.
Mr.
Took a second for me to
CCTV,
get that one.
I hope you flushed.
Hey, at least I didn't put it into my bed.
Oh, that's good. Ooh.
Do I need to play the whole
Spaceballs
thing?
is still one of my favorite movies. No matter how many times you use that, I still love Spaceballs.
Oh, that yeah.
Talking in the meme is the new English. Talking in meme, man. I love it.
Yep. Let's put it this way. I couldn't have appreciated The Mandalorian properly if I hadn't seen Spaceballs.
I still can't do it. I still can't do it. And Spaceballs is one of my top 10.
Yep.
I still cannot talk Mimi.
Well, The Mandalorian, the thing that struck me from the very first episode where I saw the child, which has since been nicknamed Baby Yoda, but the first time I saw that character, I immediately heard Mel Brooks' voice saying, "Merchandising.
Which they totally failed on that initiative.
I know. I've seen them, but they didn't do it right.
And Larry, JP's Tabernacle, Shellback. Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining us on Insomniac Soup for tonight. I really do appreciate you guys being here. I really do.
Galaxy Quest 2 has a
I have a question
script?
for LDG, and this is a technical question.
Shoot. What's up, Buzz?
How do it says, I'm trying to connect to Wi-Fi on my laptop, and it says I want to connect to using a dial-up modem or ISDN. What does that mean?
I wish I had my Back to the Future meme. I'm sorry. You're playing that right now.
I'm sorry.
You kind of.
I'm sorry. Did you see LDG sit up straight?
I haven't heard that, and that was more nostalgic than WandaVision's first 2 episodes.
Yeah.
Wow.
A dial-up connection.
That I had a brain cell that said, "Finally, someone called me." Wow.
I'm
That
so
one
sorry,
really-
Jenna Bill. I'm so sorry. I will stop talking now. But seriously, you should have seen LDG when he sit up straight and he put a serious face on.
I just had a few childhood memories come back with that one. That was old school. Wow, I'm old. You're in the wrong menu if that's what you're seeing. And
LDG, you're not old. That for me, dial-up was college.
Yeah, yes.
Acoustic modems. I was very familiar with that weird
Jenna Bill, I'm sorry,
chirping noise.
but that was
Got
so funny. I could not let it go.
That was brilliant, Jedi Bill.
Yeah, college is about the age where I was when the internet talked back. That
yeah, it's like the joke. I remember
you had the AOL, the little key, that got struck by lightning, and
it's back when the internet was black and white, and that's actually not kidding. And for some people, green and white.
It was green and black for me, but yeah,
Green and black. And you had to know DOS in order to navigate it. Yes.
No DOS, no joy.
Yeah, back when resuming download was like brand new technology, and it took like weeks to download a single thing.
And you had to know what Control S and Control Q did.
It still annoys the shit out of me that it takes 12 hours or 2 hours. 2 hours now. I'm at my brother's house because he had the best internet. It takes me 2 hours to upload a video. It drives me crazy still.
2 hours.
It takes me 2 hours to upload a video.
Well, I find it funny because I miss the days where you would literally want to hurt somebody if they picked up the phone.
Oh yeah, especially if you're in the middle of a download.
In the middle of a download, and it's happened. Yes, and thoughts that would go through your mind that you would want to do to that person. Yes.
I've never wanted to murder my parents, but I visualized it a couple of times.
Visualized it many times, and maybe one or two of those went into a dream. Maybe one or two of them got into a dream.
Please don't call me while I'm uploading something, please. I'm sorry, Jenna Bill. Go ahead with your question. I'm sorry,
but I just.
I'm
was
about
that
to die?
What do you have it? Did you figure it out, or is your battery about to die?
No, I'm on my phone, and my phone's about to die. And
if you're getting that message, you're getting the wrong menu. Do you have Windows 10 or Windows 7?
This is Windows 10.
All right, if you're getting that, I didn't even think Windows 10 came with that message. You should have your network icon next to your time. It looks like a bunch of cell phone bars or satellite dish
It's asking me something about broadband. Connect to DSL requires password, or dial-up connect using modem or ISDN. What the fuck is that?
Yep, Wi-Fi.
I was gonna say, did you make sure you double-click the correct Wi-Fi name?
I'm on my computer trying to get to internet, and it's not logging onto Wi-Fi. See?
On a laptop. Is it the same laptop I've been on before?
Yeah.
Looks like you're in the Ethernet menu. You're going for a wired connection.
Yes. See?
Something like that.
See where it's the internet and Wi-Fi? See?
Can you hit?
Yeah, you want Wi-Fi.
Can you hit me up on Discord so I can help you with not being on the streams? That wanna
I'm
Keep it fresh on here.
about to die here. So
Oh, it's about to die.
my battery.
It's the same way you would connect to a Wi-Fi when you were a home boss. It's the network. You put your mouse over it, and it says "No internet access," and you right-click that or left-click that. That'll bring up a list of Wi-Fi networks. If your Wi-Fi is not on, double check to make sure that your Wi-Fi light on the laptop is actually green. If you have a Wi-Fi button, I believe it's F10, maybe it'll have a signal that looks like an antenna. You click.
I appreciate your comments, Tommy, but considering we're talking about Jedi Bill, I'm going to highlight this one. Is the Wi-Fi switched on the laptop, Jedi Bill?
That's what I was saying.
There's no switch and there's no indicator.
But
Actually,
that is
there
from
is a
Carlo
switch.
Albanese, and I will not highlight Tommy's comments because they are funny, but not appropriate to this conversation. So
I'm having kind of a flashback to that scene from Cobra Kai where Johnny gets the laptop.
I know, right?
Jedi, if you can hit me up on Discord, I can help you. But doing it on the stream verbally, you know how I can't talk you through this one. It sounds really weird if you're getting an ASDL message. I don't even think Windows 10 even had that message anymore.
Yeah, that's
had
very
no
old.
idea that
That is so old.
Yeah, right. That message is ancient.
That's
basically.
AOL. You've got mail technology.
Yeah, that's always offline. Yeah, CompuServe. Yeah.
And Wookiee Supremacy says, "Try turning it off and turning it back on."
Oh God, that was the last thing I was gonna say. Try rebooting it, but doubt that'll do anything.
You know what's funny? I can get my Twitter to work on the laptop, but it will not go to Google.
You're connected to something then.
You're connected to something if you got Twitter working,
Oh
boss.
yeah, you're connected.
I
You're
know,
connected.
but look,
You're just having trouble getting on to StreamYard, which it's not uncommon.
No. It will not open up Google. Look.
Oh well,
That could be different. If you're Jedi, seriously, hit me up on Discord on your laptop. I got you taken care of. And by the way, anybody else who has computer problems, LDG Pixels, free tech support. I'm working here.
All right. Wookiee Supremacy knows what I'm talking about. Thank you. Come again. Okay.
Okay, I gotta go because
I don't know. Have you guys seen?
Hit me up on Discord, boss.
Have you guys seen the IT Crowd? Because I love the IT Crowd. I think it's one of the best TV shows that the BBC ever produced. I really do.
Which one's
what show?
The IT Crowd.
Oh, I have yet to actually watch that entire thing. To be honest.
Well, there's your problem.
I know. I know. I heard some good things about it, and maybe I'll binge watch it.
Seriously, one of the best shows that the BBC ever produced was the IT Crowd. I love it. I absolutely love it. Anyway, so we're talking about modern television shows, right? Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Know what I mean? Know what I mean?
WandaVision, loving it. Loving it.
I
even
loving
got the vision
WandaVision
trying to get
as well, but for different reasons from you. I am loving WandaVision because I love the aesthetic, the retro aesthetic of it.
I love it too, and I love how they dual purposed it. Now, I didn't think this at first. At first, I was bandwagon because we didn't have context. But as soon as we got to episodes 4 and 5, Feige is an effing genius, and weaponized my autism.
As for modern
loving
television, yes. Okay, so you got the through line, you got the through. You have the overall story arc, right? but I loved episodes 1 and 2 because they were one-offs. I loved
Didn't Vision
so
do
much.
a great job? He did a great job acting in that first episode.
No,
I mean, he nailed Dick Van Dyke like acting.
Yeah,
Nailed
the
it.
Dick Van Dyke show. And
he has
Bewitched.
nailed.
Absolutely brilliant. I loved it.
He has nailed the character in every episode.
Yep.
To the extent that, and I'm coming to this as a Marvel virgin. Almost basically, I'm coming to this as a Marvel normie, and was totally confused and seriously intrigued by the first episode. But what frustrated me was that they don't seem to be giving me a way in. There is no door here. So this is a locked room from my point of view, because I don't know anybody in this show. I don't have any history with anybody in this show. I don't know anything about anybody in this show. And just the weirdest damn things are happening, which I find fascinating. And then I've been talking with people who are fans and listening to reviews, and actually been in a couple of streams talking about it.
Oh, okay.
And
fair enough. I see your point of view, and I see how that can be a problem for a lot of people.
Somebody actually said, I think this would probably be your worst possible entry point into Marvel's MCU, because the other universe hadn't been introduced yet, right? With Wanda's brother coming back, except it's not the same character that she remembers as
playing
her.
the same character, right?
Right.
And they tried to play it off by saying, "Oh, he was recast." Well, okay, fine, but
I don't think that's a justification. I think that's Wanda's mental state, where she's mentally sifting through the multiverse and found another one.
Maybe
I'll let her get away with that.
I've been fascinated because let's put it this way. I watched the original Superman movies with Christopher Reeve, and I loved those. They were great. I never watched anything after the first couple because everybody told me, they went terrible.
Okay.
Then I watched the first two, I think it was the first two Batman movies, which starred Michael Keaton, an improbable Batman, unless you grew up with Adam West as Batman, in which case Michael Keaton made perfect sense, which I did because I'd never seen a Batman comic book in my life. So Michael Keaton did not surprise me, did not outrage me, and I was like, "Oh, hey, yeah, that is Batman." And by the way, he makes a great Bruce Wayne.
Michael Keaton did brilliantly as Batman.
Okay. So I loved that. I thought that was great. And then I saw Val Kilmer play Batman.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Well,
and the weirdest one of the weirdest actors in Hollywood, Jim Carrey, play the Riddler.
Oh God. Stop.
Yeah, I know exactly where you don't want me to go. So all I'm going to do is stop there.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you will, look right here.
I liked Batman forever.
You really got to put that on Joel Schumacher.
But
Joel Schumacher apologized for his Batman renditions.
Okay, let me just point something out then. All of my interest in watching superhero movies was buried, given a headstone by that Batman movie, and I went, I am done.
Yeah, comic book movies had a rough run in the 90s, yeah.
They did, yeah.
The same thing happened to me with cartoon real life action movies from cartoons when I saw Dragon Ball Evolution. I died inside. A big part of me died. Goku in high school.
So that movie, and I understand, you're all like, oh, everybody's horrified by that movie. I'm like, yes, that's the one that cured me of ever wanting, I would say ironically, but cured me of ever wanting to see any superhero movie ever again. And I've never watched one since, ever, until WandaVision. Because WandaVision's first episode was so unlike any superhero story I'd ever seen. I went, I might be able to get into this if I could understand anything about
It is damn
what's
near strictly a Dick Van Dyke show. Yeah.
I'll tell
It
you
is
this
a
much.
wonderful show.
Second one is Bewitched. The third one is the Brady Bunch.
Hey, Matt Mardigan,
actually-
what's happening, brother?
But there's a sprinkle. Hey, what up, Matt? There's a sprinkle of other episodes too. They're not just. It might be overall themed, but there is a little sprinkle of like
the overall theme is
there are member berries to other
member
shows.
berries. Yep.
Yes,
right.
But,
yeah,
but
I love the member berries.
Done well.
I love the member berries.
And I would say the other thing I'm just going to say to all of you, because I may be the only one here who actually watched the Brady Bunch when it was on, who actually saw the Bewitched when it was on, although I was very, very young. And the Dick Van Dyke Show I saw in reruns. I will say this. Those shows are a nostalgic look with rose-colored glasses at those shows. Now, I think that's important for you to understand, because Wanda, as I'm now told, was born in 1989 in Eastern Europe. Just as the Soviet Union fell, just as the Berlin Wall fell,
that would have been her introduction to Western lore.
Yes, Western media and Western pop culture. But it would have been from her very early childhood, and she'd have seen those 1950s American sitcoms, 60s
Which
sitcoms,
is why
70s.
she used it in WandaVision.
And
Exactly.
why she didn't quite get it right.
Exactly. Yes.
Because everybody was saying who saw them on Nick at Night in the 90s, oh, they were perfect. And I was pointing out in multiple streams, sorry, as somebody who watched them in the context of the decades when they came out, they're not. They are unbearably corny. Okay, you found them corny in the 90s, and I understand why. But in the 1960s, that show wasn't corny. In the 1970s, the Brady Bunch wasn't corny. It wasn't silly until you reached high school, and then you hated it.
Now, remember, I was
That's
watching
subjective, I would
those
say,
on reruns
But
in
my
the
point
1980s.
is that what you're getting in those episodes is a subjective view of them.
Yes.
Yeah, that's all I wanted
and
to
that
point
is
out.
what Wanda is doing. She's
Yes.
trying
Actually-
to create a utopia for herself.
Do me a small favor. I keep, and maybe it's just my OCD. It hasn't even confirmed that she's even doing this. And I keep hearing this fact to say everyone's saying Wanda's doing it. And if you want to know more, guys, check out some of my videos. I love Kevin Feige is doing.
Episode 4 basically says that she is doing it. She walks
no.
out to.
Really quick, it doesn't.
Really quick.
She
Wes, I've
walks
got to
out
take off.
of the community that
Hey,
she
Wes.
is hijacked.
Yeah.
And she talks to the agents there.
Yes.
In episode 4.
Yes.
But
So
and what does she say?
is-
Oh, yeah.
Take care,
whether
Wes.
she's
Listen,
doing
I
it.
gotta get going. We'll see you guys.
All right, Wes, take care.
Be good, Wes.
See
Be
you
good.
later, Wes.
Okay.
You got to
she
listen to her
does.
words in episode 4.
Yes, but she also, in the very last episode, has no idea how she got here.
She doesn't know how she started doing it. She just knows she's controlling it now.
And she's now controlling it. And what she said to the agents was, I have what I want. I think episode 4, I have what I want, and no one is ever going to take it away from me again.
Exactly.
So what she has done is she has found herself in a situation which she has no idea how she got into, according to her, that she is bound and determined to maintain with all of her might because Vision is part of it. But there is nothing to say that she initiated it.
Yes.
So all I'd say is,
Except for the scene in episode 3 where she stole Vision's body.
yes,
And
but
created
I don't know what
the-
she did right after that.
But the
She
argument,
did that.
But the argument is that I would say the argument is that she is being controlled in part, not in whole. Part of her is conscious of her decisions, like in the final episode, to expand. And I will never, ever, not now and not ever, call it the hex. So I call it the bubble, because I cannot stand the voice on the woman who came up with that name, regardless of her other assets.
But it's hex shaped.
I don't
It
care.
is hex shaped for a reason, though.
But it's a bubble to me. And
bubble.
if you put bubbles into a matrix, they will all be hexagonal. So who knows how many bubbles they're impinging
Don't
on.
you science this shit,
She
red shirt.
is
I can't help it.
Just CCDV, remember one thing. Every time Wanda's magic and everything she does is red. That is a fact. She doesn't do different colored magic. What
And
color
the
was the
barrier
hex bubble?
outside of
Is not
the New
red
Jersey town is
until
red.
she took it.
Okay. So all I'll say is she is controlling parts of it, but we have no proof that she initiated it. She doesn't even know how it was initiated, and she doesn't really appear to remember stealing
anything.
Vision's body. Sword knows she did it because they have her on surveillance cameras doing it.
Yes.
But she doesn't say she did. That
I've got
recall.
theories on all that right there.
Well, everybody's got Well, this is the fun part.
theories.
This is why I am.
Yes.
And this is why I am now absolutely positively hooked on this, because I've learned
Yeah.
enough that I can generate my own theories.
Yes,
they may be totally bogus, but I was asked in a recent stream. We've been told that there's going to be a Luke Skywalker moment somewhere in WandaVision. Who do you think would be that character to be introduced into WandaVision? And it came around to me, and I said to the guys running the stream, I said, oh, come on, you already know. I don't know anything about all of the history, the background, the source material, the comics, the movies for this.
It wouldn't be that, though. It would be something that everyone knows. It wouldn't be
But
something.
that's what he said.
Iconic.
Yeah.
So he said to me, but that's why you're the perfect person to ask. Who would you think is a Luke Skywalker moment coming into this? And I said, okay, if you're going to pin me down and make me answer this question, I'm going to say this. The one I would like to see, because it's the one I've liked the most of what little I've seen of these Marvel properties, would be Hugh Jackman as Wolverine, because I think he's the coolest character I've ever seen in any of these
love
movies.
to see that.
But
I'd love to see that.
I said, but I don't think Wolverine would move the story anywhere.
Nope.
And although it might be a moment, I don't think it would be a Luke Skywalker moment. So here's the one I think would be. The one that I have heard the most buzz about, I have heard most often mentioned in connection with Marvel movies, is Robert Downey Jr. and Iron Man. Tony Stark.
Maybe.
And that was my take then.
I don't see them doing that. I would see them doing Patrick Stewart.
Oh God.
I would see them doing Patrick Stewart.
That's not a Luke Skywalker moment.
I don't see Robert Downey Jr. being the one, mainly
But I don't see Robert Downey Jr. doing it at all. Ever.
Oh, and I'm not saying he's even willing or likely. I'm saying if you're going to pin me to the mat and make me answer this question, who would be the iconic, holy crap, he's in this moment? That would be Robert Downey Jr.'s Tony Stark / Iron Man, period. I don't think they can do it.
I still see Patrick Stewart doing that scene.
It would be interesting, and I want to know. I want to know who said that in the first place, because I heard this too. But did someone of actual consequence say this, or is this just a rumor that we're just jumping on?
No,
I mean, what's with the Luke Skywalker moment? It's even being called a Luke Skywalker.
I don't know where it came from.
I'm trying to tell y'all where it came from.
Okay, go ahead.
All right, it came from Vision. He was in an interview, and he said that there's this big guy, there's towards the end, and he's like, he was so excited because he's never worked with him before. He got to work with him, and that it was going to be a Luke Skywalker-esque type moment.
So Paul Bettany
okay, so
leaked
Vision
it in
said
an
it.
interview. Okay.
Yeah, Paul.
Gotcha.
Paul
Chip
Bettany.
Ellis says, "Sorry, Magneto."
Magneto would be great.
Yeah,
I was thinking
Michael
Magneto.
Fassbender Magneto was my vote.
Yeah, but there's
And
a
here's-
number of them. The Doom, Reed Richards, Magneto, maybe even Silver Surfer would be nice because it's supposed to be cosmic.
That wouldn't be a dig. That wouldn't
Can
be
I
Luke
point
Skywalker.
something out?
I can't see the Silver Surfer being.
Oh, that would be
involved.
sick. Of course, it goes with Infinity Stones.
Let me.
I mean,
let
but
me,
we're
Well,
fanboys.
yeah, naturally it would. Be
I gotta go
perfect, but
soon.
I don't see it happening.
I got to go
No.
soon, but I want to point something out to all of you very knowledgeable gentlemen in the stream here. If a Luke Skywalker moment, and the argument that I heard made was the normies will recognize this. And that was the argument, that Luke Skywalker was the character that the normies would recognize, along with all of the
Fair enough.
Star
Yeah.
Wars fans. And I consider myself to have been one once upon a time. Then my issue is I have no idea who Michael Fassbender is.
What?
Not a clue. I have seen Patrick Stewart as, I believe, what? Professor X or Magneto? Which one?
Yeah, Professor X.
Okay.
Ian McKellen was Magneto.
Ian McKellen was Magneto. I have seen Jean-Luc Picard in a scene that I stumbled across once and didn't watch the whole movie, of the two of them having a final conflict. I've seen that. Okay, so I got that. I understand he's Professor X. Good, fine. I have no idea who Fassbender is. I don't even recognize him. I'd have to look him up on IMDb to get a face. So, to a normie, arguing over whether it should be Patrick Stewart's or Michael Fassbender's Professor X is meaningless. You guys know the difference. You know it down to your toes.
Oh, when we were geeks fan casting this in our teenage years,
Of course,
long
but-
before they were making the movies,
So
it was like,
if-
hey, who's going to be Professor X? Patrick Stewart was the number one on the list every damn time.
Patrick
Okay.
Stewart
Yeah.
is number one, naturally.
So,
yeah.
10,
If-
15 years before the X-Men movie was actually cast.
I would argue that
For all we
if-
know, it could be Samuel Jackson. Watch it be like something like that, which is still iconic. I mean, it's still Samuel Jackson. Everybody will know Samuel Jackson, but he's
they not
he's
worked
not what I
together
would call
before?
it.
If they do that-
I was not going to correct you.
Have they not worked
Richard,
together?
But yes,
I don't know.
Shellback corrected you. Fassbender
Yeah.
was Magneto,
The
not
younger
Professor
Magneto, yeah.
X.
Okay.
No, you got to remember, as somebody he hasn't worked with before. Pretty
So
sure him and Nick
that to me
Fury.
rules out Tony Stark and Nick Fury. Yeah.
Okay. Well, then, that argues factually from what he actually said. But I will just say this. I think a lot of this is arguing, it really comes down to, do you believe the statement that if it's going to be a Luke Skywalker moment, it's going to be somebody and a character that appeals to normies, not just dedicated, hardcore, long time
Well,
fans?
it would have to
When-
be someone that they recognize. So it's either Wolverine or Professor X or Magneto.
Yeah.
The
Right.
Sentinel
And
proposes an
we've
interesting
identified the characters who play those three characters.
Yep.
The Sentinel
So-
proposes an interesting little idea. Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man.
Yeah,
That's
Tobey
iconic to
Maguire.
normies.
Yeah,
That's the only
Maguire's
Spider-Man I've ever
Spider-Man
seen.
would do it. Yeah. I
You will definitely
honestly
see.
don't think that
That would
Tobey
be
Maguire
that
could
would
pull it
definitely
off.
well, that would definitely be a dark horse.
It would
I'm
be
more
a dark
interested-
horse
honestly.
comic. Yeah, it would be.
I'm more
I
interested-
don't think that Tobey Maguire could pull it off. I really don't.
They said the last two episodes are going to have more special effects than Endgame. That has caught in my eye more than this Luke
And from what I understand,
Skywalker-ish
these
moment, to
last-
be honest.
These last three
Well,
episodes are all
we
supposed to be an
shall
hour
see.
long each, too.
Yeah.
An hour
Yeah,
long.
an hour long
yeah.
each, which is great because after the 90s, that's when we started getting hour-long episodes. I think that works well with the whole the themed TV show-esque covering.
Shellback is correcting us as well. So Ian McKellen is
McKellen.
Magneto,
Who is he correcting? Didn't most of us already know this?
Yeah, McKellen,
Most
Mulder,
of us
Magneto,
knew that,
Fassbender was
yes,
younger.
but we were talking about the
Not
young
really a correction.
Magneto, which was the actor that I can't remember his name.
I mean, if you're gonna rank them like from top to bottom, I mean, the top two of the list would have to be Iron Man, Robert Downey Jr. and Chris Hemsworth.
They
and
work
Hugh
together.
Jackman, I guess. Those three would be the top.
But
You
don't
got
forget,
Thor,
it has
Iron
to be
Man,
somebody he
and
doesn't work with, that he hasn't worked with before. So Iron Man's off the table.
Iron Man's off the table.
As is
Iron
Hemsworth.
Man is off the
I
table.
don't think Thor would be I wouldn't categorize Thor as a Luke Skywalker moment.
They work together as well. Anybody in the Avengers that he was in a scene with is off the table.
Shellback says, "Shut up, Mardigan. I didn't yank your chain."
Michael Keaton's Batman turns up in a
Patrick Stewart.
crossover.
Patrick Stewart, then.
Thank you, Kip. I like that.
That's the 30-1 bet right there.
You know, my first choice was Patrick Stewart.
If they were going to merge,
probably Patrick Stewart.
Well, because they gotta do something they haven't done before, and that is now that they actually have the license to everything and actually can do everything the right way now, and introduce the mutants or any kind of form of mutants. Patrick Stewart is number one, the person that needs to be involved in it, hands down. Xavier needs to be some kind of catalyst in this merging of the MCU and mutants and everything.
Okay.
I can't think of any better person, period.
I'm just going to say one thing before I leave then, and I'm going to throw the biggest monkey wrench into this discussion that I can think of.
Blade?
Given what Sir Patrick Stewart did to Star Trek Picard with malice aforethought, because he was all excited about it before it happened.
Oh, God, don't get me started on Picard.
Right.
Oh,
well, here's the thing.
We
If
shall
you-
not talk about Picard.
I'm
we shall not
I'm
talk
giving
about
that is my
Picard.
preference. That is my preface. I'm done with it. But here's the problem. I know a lot of people who've been predicting that this is going to go sideways badly. I can't think of a better way to drive it sideways badly than to bring that actor into this series leading up to the next movie. You want to turn this thing.
Shellback brings up a good point.
I agree. I agree, Red Shirt.
I
have
just want to
to.
see Rogue take away Carol Danville's powers. Absolutely.
Do you think it's possible?
That's the way to go.
Do you think it's possible to get Sir Patrick Stewart out? Because like he's, with CBS right now, and they're a rival to Disney Plus.
I don't know how much he wants to do it. I mean, he's literally what, 90, 92?
That's not what I'm asking. I'm asking, like, does his contract allow him to work on a show?
No, he
during a
did
rival.
not even want to
all right,
work
I don't
on-
have to finish that sentence. It's fine.
He did not even want to work on Star Trek when he took on the role of Jean-Luc.
Not what I'm saying.
I mean,
Go ahead, Matt.
what I'm saying, I'm trying to augment what you're saying.
Right, without knowing what I was going to say.
He does not want to do anything that would interrupt his.
Well, I don't think it's about one. It's about contractual obligation and capability.
Yeah, that's what I was kind of trying to get in there.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, I don't think he
I
could
agree
do
with
it.
you, but I also agree Sir Patrick Stewart is when you're an early actor, yeah, you bow down to the contract, but when you get a big name, contracts bow down to you. And I have a feeling that he's big enough not to have that. Yeah, when you have Sir in front of your name and you're Patrick Stewart, you write the contract, not them.
I think there's a reason why season 2 of Picard hasn't even been a rumor, never mind a production.
Because it sucked and utterly, completely failed.
I don't think that's why. I think it's because Sir Patrick Stewart thought that was okay, but he now suddenly doesn't like anything they're presenting to him for season 2. And he's been balking. And that's why season 2 is stalled. Because he did season 1.
I could see
Part of me
that.
hopes
Yeah.
there is no season 2. Season 1 was an absolute Dora the Explorer follow the yellow brick road, effing nightmare, flushing down the Borg out the garage door, my mind to your mind, android. Fucking mess from hell.
And here's the other thing: they can. He's now dead.
I wrote a script once.
He's
look.
I haven't watched it, but I've read. I know of its ending. Picard died.
I still have to bolt down.
Been replicated in an android.
I still have to bolt myself down and do a watch through of that.
Okay. Well, I'm going to tell you, you're going to need very strong psychotropic drugs.
You need more than bolts. You need more than bolts. You'll break through the bolts. Okay, you need to get like 10 car batteries.
I don't know. I've made it through season 1 of Discovery.
If you move,
no,
I'm
not enjoying it.
Season 3 of Discovery, you're a far better man than I.
Oh, please, God!
Do I have to say more? Do I have to say more than an android saying "my mind to your mind"? Do I have to say more?
You are a far better man than I. That's all.
And I'm doing it sober too. What the fuck is wrong with me?
Oh, please don't do it sober. You need to put a protection barrier of alcohol between logic and your brain cells. I mean, seriously,
that show will kill. New Moon that we watched with Jedi Bill on Sunday. I'm still not sober from that.
Let me put it more specifically, and those who've watched Picard know what I'm talking about. There's a scene where certain people watch something and they peel their skin off. That will be you watching Picard on anything sober. And there's a scene in the show that you'll know what I'm talking about when you see the scene.
That is a fair description of Picard.
Like, my take on Discovery so far is like, it's not a bad niche sci-fi show. It even has some cool ideas in it, but it is certainly not Star Trek.
I'm sorry, I have to interrupt right now, guys. I have a friend that just came on that needs me right now. Something serious. I gotta go. Thanks for having me, everybody. Love you. Geeks enjoyed Erotica. Check it out. Take care, guys. I gotta go.
All right, Pickles. See you later.
Yep. Take care, LDG. As soon as he finds the off switch.
I have so many windows open. It's not even funny. I got it's like a infinite set of windows. Here we go. Thanks, guys. Take care, guys.
Take care. Windows.
It's here somewhere. Mr. Young man, can you tell me where to find
I
the
knew I had
button?
one of these windows here somewhere. What did I do with it?
I don't see windows. I just see this screen like a television.
Darling, seriously, just sit in that rocking chair and I'll talk to you about windows all day long.
But yeah, like I was saying, it's like it's got some actually interesting concepts in it and things like that. But like the whole idea of branding it Star Trek and then forcing it down the throats of people saying this is canon is like, I don't agree. Like, it's a middling show at best, even if you took the Star Trek label off.
At best, it's a middling show. And
no. Sheer effing I'm sorry, that's not a middling show. That is a show that makes me want to claw my eyes
sheer effing hubris.
Is it because of its forced association to Star Trek, though? Like, if it had zero association with Star Trek, it would be a Space Rangers. It would be a Space Above and Beyond.
No, it's because of
Battlestar 1980.
It's the gratuitous
Battlestar Galactica 1980. You're comparing
I was alive
it with that?
I was alive in
Battlestar
1980.
Galactica 1980 was a masterpiece compared to Picard.
Cattle Car Galactica was brilliant compared to Picard. That's what we all called it in high school. But I'll say this: it's not any of those things. It's really simply there's no reason for the F word there. It's gratuitous. It's as though she ripped off her uniform and stood there in her lingerie and said, "Do you want this? Because if you do, you can have it." And I'm like, that wouldn't make any sense either.
Sheer effing hubris.
Yeah, it's just so badly written. in every respect I could. And I'm not even one of these people who gets detailed about writing. I don't even need somebody like the Critical Drinker to tell me, well, they don't know what they're doing with that thing. Like, I can't do his accent.
Look,
Go anyway.
I've only ever published one book. One. So I am a published author. Yes. And
it'll be fine.
I still do not correct most people when they make mistakes when they're talking. I do not correct most people.
Right.
I correct my children because I am required to do so by law, I think.
That's your job.
But as far as other people, you know, they walk around and they go 7 of one, half a dozen of the other.
And you just
do you know
cringe.
math? Do you know math?
Can you count?
I'm curious. Do you know math?
Yeah. No, it's not math. That's you count. You have that many fingers and toes.
I don't say it. I just walk past them.
Exactly.
I let them be in their ignorance. And howdy to you. Thank you. Okay, bye.
Well, have you seen like the critic shit from like IndieWire talking about WandaVision at this point?
Oh
no, I don't know.
Here's the headline right here. After 6 episodes, WandaVision still feels far too much like an inflated feature film that just keeps dragging out its story via inconvenient weekly installments. I'm like, do you not know how television fucking works?
Yeah, exactly. Right? Like,
I've been seen a serial sitcom.
I've been watching Quantum Leap with my mother.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, Quantum Leap is awesome, right? And now I can get it on Hulu or Amazon
Sci-Fi
or whatever the case may be without commercials. But watching it with my mother is like going back in time for me.
Oh,
so
yeah.
Quantum Leap is absolutely perfect. I love it. I love watching it with my mom.
There's a whole bunch of shows of that era that reminds me of like sitting down next to my dad's recliner watching these shows. You got like Knight Rider, Airwolf, Quantum Leap was another one.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. These are the shows that I grew up watching, and I love watching them now, even.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm watching them, like I said, with my mom, with commercials, 1 hour a day, every day. I'm just having a blast doing it. So as far as, WandaVision comes out, okay, there's 6 hours of WandaVision, and we don't get to binge watch it.
Where?
Fuck off. Fuck off. Right? I mean, seriously, you don't have to watch commercials other than the commercials that are built into the show. But
good night, Thomas Potts.
Seriously,
Thomas Potts.
I'm annoyed at this point with people that don't have the patience to wait for 8 weeks for a show to come out.
And that's a fair criticism of any critic. The first thing now that critics of streaming shows have to admit is, are they weekly fans or binging fans? Do they like binging or do they like weekly?
That is a good question. Are you a binging fan or are you a weekly fan? I am a weekly fan. I love WandaVision. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
And I loved Star Trek Lower Decks. Absolutely loved it. I'm not making any apologies whatsoever. I love Lower Decks.
You just invalidated every argument you had.
and I didn't mean I didn't understand you. I just meant I'm sorry.
CCS,
but I did. I liked Lower Decks. Okay, so
yes, all right, that's fine. But I think as especially movies disappear and become streaming, one way or another, or as things get serialized, and we go back to the 19th century when Mark Twain serialized his book before he published it, or Charles Dickens serialized
Seriously?
a book.
Are you going back to the 19th century? Seriously?
Weekly release of what would have been a movie or could have been a movie into a weekly series of episodes is something that we really haven't seen in book publishing since then.
I'm currently listening to X-1 on Audible because I can't read anymore. Right, I can't hold a book in front of my face to read through the book. But so I listen to Audible, and I'm listening to X-1. It's an NBC production from the 1940s. And it is fantastic. It's got Robert Heinlein. It's got Isaac Asimov. It's got
Ray Bradbury, all the big hits.
Yeah, Bradbury and Clark and all those brilliant sci-fi writers from the 40s and 50s.
I've read pretty much everybody you mentioned.
Yeah. So, X-1 is one of the most brilliant shows in the world, I think. And they're 15-minute programs, 20-minute programs that are just fantastic.
Well, then my question is, are they broken out from a documentary that was originally made in as a continuous couple of hours? Or are they short interview segments being put up one at a time onto Audible? Because
they're individual short stories that were published in
probably magazines and stuff like
Astounding.
that.
Astounding magazine is where they were published.
Then that's not serialization. That's a collection of short stories. Serialization that I'm talking about is something where an author wrote a novel, and as he finished a chapter, he sent it off to be published.
Oh, okay. So you're talking about something along the lines of
Stephen King did that with The Gunslinger, the first of the Dark
Yes,
Tower.
yeah,
he did.
Stephen King did it. But So Long and Thanks for All the Fish.
Douglas Adams.
Douglas Adams did that.
But it was a common model in the 19th century. Mark Twain did it.
Fair enough, yeah.
That's my point,
Mark
is that
Twain
they were harking
fair
back.
enough, yeah. I'll give you that.
That was all I was saying. I'm not saying that they were ancient and old-fashioned. I'm saying they were trying to find a new way of reaching an audience, and they went, hey, maybe the old serialization method can work for me this time. I mean, Stephen King has tried virtually everything, including writing his own screenplay.
I love The Green Mile. Mind you, I was deployed in Iraq in 2005. So when The Green Mile came out, I was eagerly looking forward to the next version.
Yeah, that came out in 6 installments too. Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm saying
when The Green Mile came out, I literally read every single story when it came out.
When it came out, as soon as it came out.
As soon as it came out, yes.
And most of his short story collections, like 4 After Midnight and Skeleton Crew. His short story collections were mainly stuff that he had submitted to magazines previously too.
When I was in Iraq in 2011, I would eagerly await the Matt Smith Doctor Who, whatever season it was in 2011. I don't even remember now because I can binge watch it now.
But if you think about it, this is my point here. If you think about it, the opportunities to experience a story, a book, a novel, a movie that way have been relatively thin on the ground for quite a while. They are generally authors or auteurs reaching back. Okay. So the idea that you could take a movie and turn it into a series of bits that you could release once a week is not new. Is new.
Oh, it's not
to
new.
the people who don't know the old way.
Right.
So to them, I've never seen this before. I don't like it. I want to see the movie because, after all, I'm a critic. I get to see the movie before all of the great unwashed.
But then I don't. You do see the reviews by authors or not necessarily authors. I mean, we're talking about the Scottish guy. What's his name? The Critical Drinker.
Oh, that Scottish guy.
Yeah, that Scottish guy, the Critical Drinker. So, he takes his time and he reviews things properly, at least as far as I'm concerned, properly, right? But then you have other reviewers out there, let's say the clickbait. The clickbait reviewers who just do like, I clickbait versus someone who actually is willing to wait for the entire series to come out. And so you wait for the entire series to come out and you review the entire series and you go, wow, that was either a really great series or a really bad series. And you're willing to listen to that person. Or you watch the clickbait fodder that's going on constantly on YouTube.
Here's 56 things you missed.
Yeah, the 56 things you missed. Yeah, exactly.
Screen crushes Garbo.
Horrible reviews.
Now, I still watch the new Rockstars one because Eric Voss is just so damned up about stuff. His enthusiasm kind of fuels me about
Fair enough. Yeah. We're not mentioning that name, but we are talking about the Critical Drinker, and he's awesome.
Yeah, he is.
Go away now.
He is.
Go away now.
Yeah. That's all I have for that today. Go away now.
Go away
Brings up a
now.
good point about Quantum Leap.
But
Okay.
he's got some wonderful catchphrases. He does great editing and puts the most wonderful clips in. So he doesn't have to say anything. He just puts a clip in and you get exactly what he thinks. So his reviews are wonderfully mixed media, which I love. And I love the fact that sometimes he does the drinker recommends, and then you get to see
drinker recommends.
Oh, I get to see a movie he likes. He's not gonna pull back into orbit and nuke it. Because
Some of
it's
my
the only way to
favorite
make it
ones.
work.
Some of my favorite ones he's been doing recently are like these 3-hour, 5-hour talks with like another guest, usually like he'll
the happy hour.
or Gary. Yeah, the happy
Oh,
hour
the
stuff.
happy
where
hour.
they just gush
Yeah,
over
the
something
happy
they
hour is
like.
fun to listen
They
to.
are. They're a blast.
Absolutely. Yeah.
But the thing is that he does very well at looking at how did they structure the story, because that's what he does for that's his,
he's got
that's what he
21
does.
novels under his belt.
Exactly. He's he's not just a published writer. He's got a whole series he just finished, for crying out loud.
Exactly. Yeah.
He's rivaling
he is
James
a
Bond.
published author who has completed a series.
Exactly.
That, and he finally did
Yes.
a face reveal, and he's got a whole slew of female fans now. all
Oh
of a
God,
sudden.
now he does. Yeah, he must have doubled his subscriber count.
And a
for
few
that.
guys, I imagine.
Yeah, a few.
Probably.
I mean, I'm
on
sure.
a night out in Scotland, you got to go to.
In spite of the fact that's him in his profile picture, like he actually did an official face reveal, and
He
everybody's
is
like,
actually,
"Oh my God, he's
that
handsome."
is him.
Yeah.
Actually, believe
Yeah.
it or not, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. That is him.
When he goes live, you can tell that his profile picture with him drinking that bottle of Jack right?
Daniels. Yeah.
He is actually that guy. He is that guy.
Yep. What most
So-
people seem to say that I've seen in his happy hours, if they haven't seen him before, is, "Oh my God, Drinker, you're younger than I thought."
I know.
And that's when that's when I think the interest level goes up.
I
'Cause they
keep
thought he
thinking
was
that
older.
myself too. It's like, okay, I know how to write. I know how to publish. I have published a book. Thank you very much. I've said that twice on this stream already, but
Shameless self-promotion.
Nonetheless,
plug.
Plug. Go
buy it on
I
Amazon
know
now.
a man who can, or a woman, whatever, who can create a sentence, and it's brilliant, and I love it. So when I first heard the Critical Drinker, I thought he was, in his 40s or 50s or something like that.
Right.
Dude's young.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The dude is young, man.
And
he's
the thing
he's
is,
in his 30s. I'm like, I'm so much older than you.
yeah, and he comes across as such a wonderful curmudgeon, especially when he's reviewing things he doesn't like. You get the impression that your dad is telling you this is why you should never watch this.
Yes, and it makes me sad. It makes me sad to know that a younger man can do that better than I can. Yes.
Well, before I saw his face, like my image of him was like a real life version of, and somebody's going to have to help me out with this one, the old man puppet who does reviews.
TWTG?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, I love TWTG.
I figured like if Critical revealed his face, he'd look a lot like that guy. Just
He'd look like Walt. He'd look like Jeff Dunham's Walter.
Or the two critics up in
There you
the
go.
fucking
Jeff
balcony of the
Dunham's
Muppet
Walter.
Show.
Yes, to the Muppet Show.
Hey, Wookie, see you in a bit if we're still up.
All right, folks, I'm going to wrap this up. I did not expect it to go this long. Michael T., you want to go ahead and self-publish yourself?
You can find me on my YouTube channel. It's young, but content is steadily coming out. It's listed exactly as you see it here on the screen. I'm writing a comic book and doing all the steps myself, so that's going to be a bit of a nightmare, a bit of a slog, but a hell of a learning process on the way.
Right on. You
can see some of the preview stuff at highdesertcomics.com. All one word.
All one word. Except for the dot. I'm assuming that's just a period, right?
I don't have periods. I have dots.
Ohio boys.
For Michael
what are
T.
you going to do? Go ahead, just another red shirt. What do you got for us?
Well, I have a YouTube channel that has absolutely no content on it. If you manage to find it, you'll find one unfortunate person who's managed to subscribe to it. But I am a wrench on a number of other channels, and you're more than likely to see me in the chats on those, and I will be happy to say hello. And I do my best to where I wrench to keep order and to bring order to the galaxy and keep things from getting completely out of hand.
Even if I have to choke the shit out of it.
Even if I have to bring in the Death Star. But no. I find your lack of faith disturbing.
You don't know the power of the dark side.
But yes, I really appreciate seeing this and getting an invite, coming on. I love doing it. I've been on a number of streams with Jedi Bill and some other people. I've been on streams with Jake D.
And thank you, Kip Ellis, for subscribing. I appreciate that. I hope you enjoyed the videos. And don't forget to try the shrimp scampi.
Try the shrimp scampi and watch the video that Mr. CCTV did, how he made it.
Yeah, it's a Beurre Blanc, by the way, not Beurre Rouge. So when I say Beurre Rouge, I was drunk.
That was the butter sauce after I cut myself with the chef's knife.
So I tried to edit the video as best I could, but yeah, make yourself some shrimp scampi with the Beurre Blanc, please.
The white, not the red, folks. Okay.
The white, not the red. Yeah. Well, you can use red wine. It would just be a Beurre Rouge, so that works. If you only have red wine in your house, seriously, make it into a butter sauce, or drink it. I drink it usually.
Which is why it ends up in the recipes, because it's just handy and right there already.
It is there. I mean, I've got 5 liters of wine on hand at all times.
And we all learned that from Julia Child. Oh, wait, no, that was Dan Aykroyd.
The Cajun chef, Justin, what's his name? Justin on PBS, Public Broadcasting System. Justin, the Cajun guy, just little more wine. You guys all know who it is, but little more wine. Yeah. The Cajun chef.
We've already signed off. We've got to let these people go, Cece.
Okay, fair enough. I'll do cooking videos and religious videos at some point in my life. I don't know when, but I will. So
content will be uploaded sporadically, but it will be there.
Good night, everybody. It was a great time having you guys all here. Thank you.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks for having us.
Bye.
Bye.